Alright, so we're starting our 100,000 step challenge right now. It is, what time is it?
5:53.
So it's about 5:53. We started a little bit late. We're just exiting our neighborhood now, and we'll update you once we get to about the 1 mile, 2 mile mark. We're gonna be heading to TJ. It's about 14 miles and back. So hopefully they'll help us get our steps in. All right, so we just reached our first checkpoint, Fairfax Corner. According to the Garmin, we're at about 1.33, 1.34 miles. What are you wearing on your feet today, Aaron?
I got my
NMDs, and I got my Hero Boost Go. So Quinn Brothers are rocking 3-stripe life. We'll see you at the next checkpoint.
Language seems like you could use a little company from me. But if you got everything and figured out like you say, don't waste a minute, don't wait, admit it. It's only a matter of time.
Hey guys, what's up? We're at George Mason right now, almost 6 miles. It's our first water and snack break. We're gonna have some nuts.
Yep, so there's no students here at the school because Corona, but we still on our walk, and we'll keep you updated. I think we're a little less than halfway through to TJ, so.
What if you want? And you can call me names if you call me up. 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city hall.
So actually, I didn't have any nuts. I kind of wanted my bagel. I forgot to toast in the morning, but it has like a nice chew to it. I've been eating for like 15 minutes. Now I'm halfway done. Gotta conserve the energy, you know. We're going strong.
Every long day is a bad one. I can't
Having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So by contrary to popular belief, I think the end piece is actually fire. So inside, instead of using normal peanut butter, we've been trying this thing called PB2, which is powdered peanut butter. I think it's like 90% less fat. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this.
All right, so we just finally made it to the end of George Mason. It's like a little over of a 2 mile stretch. He's almost done with his bagel. I'm still working on my sandwich.
call me up. 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city hall.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's about 9 o'clock and we're about 9 miles through our Pokemon to TJ. And I'm starting to think Aaron's going kind of like insane. He has this theory about steps.
All right. Hypothetically, right? If you went on all fours, you would double your steppage. That's like 50,000 steps, but like double it. So you do like 50,000 bear crawls.
So what he's saying is like 50,000 times 2 is like 100,000. And then since we're doing the 100,000 steps, we'd make it to the end.
3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city.
Alright, we just reached Best Academy. I used to go here since like 4th grade. This is where I really like learned my stuff. This is how I got to TJ. Big brain time.
Alright, so Aaron and I just hit Audrey Moore Rec Center. Call this number for a good time. Aaron, how you feeling?
Oh, feeling great.
Yeah, he's been dead. He's been complaining for the last like 30 minutes. I think we'll be good though. We're almost at TJ. What did you guys have?
All alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone.
Alright, so we just made it to the plaza near TJ. We're gonna go ahead, go inside Starbucks for a quick drink. I'm gonna use my gift card, and then we're gonna head up Dotson, and then we'll get to TJ, and then take about like an hour break there, and then we'll see where we're at. In terms of steps, we're about at 33K, so about a third of the way there.
Gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh.
Alright, so after about 15.6 miles, 37,000 steps, and 1,700 calories, we have finally arrived at Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. Aaron, any words?
We're actually crackheads. Why do we do this?
So, if you look at my hoodie, it does say I feel like Pablo. That's deceiving. I feel dead. So now we're gonna go ahead and walk to the dome. Go ahead, take like a 15-20 minute break. It's kind of like our first break of the walk. since we're about at 37,000, we need to kind of do this like almost 2 more times. Like we're about a third of the way through to hit 100,000. So by the time we get back, we'll be at about 31 miles, hopefully close to 80,000, and then try to take a breaker a little bit, and then try to finish the 100,000. So we'll see where we're at.
I wanna break through. I wanna know the real thing about you.
All right, Aaron, what's on the menu for lunch? All right, so we both have cheese nuts, and I'll probably do a tangerine, and then we're gonna start heading back. We'll see where we are from there. And on the way back, we probably won't update as much just because it's like the exact same route. So you guys will be seeing the same things. We'll probably shoot a couple time lapses and then maybe do like a halfway update or something like that. We'll see you guys back home. All right, so I know they usually classify depression into like several stages. I'm starting to think Aaron's at the denial stage. The man is in front of me. He has not spoken a word in almost 20 minutes. But he's a grinder, man. I'm really proud of him, I gotta say.
If you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight, what do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins for you? What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this love that's running through my veins?
All right, so Aaron and I just hit the 20-mile mark. We're at this park right here. So we're about 10 kilometers away from the marathon mark. And then, so that'll take us to about George Mason Center for the Arts. And then we're pretty much close to there. All right, so the time is now 2:02. We've gone through about halfway, so we're at 50,000 steps. According to our Garmin, we're at 22.16 miles and 7 hours and 57 minutes through. So another like roughly 8 hours, but I think we can do it.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that
All right, so Aaron spent the last 30 minutes explaining the glycolysis cycle to me, and now he's gonna explain to you why our legs be hurting.
So basically, we're lacking oxygen in our legs. So the body is not performing glycolysis anymore.
Or cellular respiration. Actually, what's going to happen now is the body goes to fermentation. So that's when you have lack of oxygen. When you lack oxygen, the pyruvates cannot become acetyls to go into the mitochondria. And
So it's currently 3:28. We just hit the marathon mark at 26.24. It's been about 9 hours and 23 minutes, and we burned about 2,807 calories. I'll have to check the steps, but we're getting close. We're getting close.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance.
All right, so Aaron and I just did a little over 30 miles. He was saying once we return to Fairhurst Corner, he would start shedding a tear. I know he's wearing sunglasses, but it's definitely, the waterworks are definitely working underneath there. We're almost home, about a mile away. Now I'll give you some updates about our stuff.
More, no more, it can't.
All right, so it's a little past 5:20. Aaron and I just got home. The trip to TJ and back was almost 32 miles, about 71,500 steps. So Aaron's going to try to aim for 75,000. I'm still gonna go for the 100,000. I have a little bit less than 7 hours remaining in the challenge. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and charge my watch because it's kind of running out of battery. Charge my phone, maybe take an hour and a half rest because honestly time's not on our side right now. Recharge, and we'll be right back at it. I'm gonna try to go for another walk. It might be close to 7 to 10 miles, but just gotta push through. We'll see you guys then. All right, so I'm heading out to go try to finish the last 28,000 steps. That's roughly 11 to 12 miles from now. Right now it is 6:30. So about an hour after I got home. There's really no strategy at this point. I'm just going and going until, as long as I finish it before midnight, it doesn't really matter at this point. It's just a race against the clock. So I'm going by myself without Aaron. So we're just gonna try to finish it. Then we're gonna go ahead and do a Chantilly Fair Lakes route. Hopefully that's 11 to 12 miles and catch up with you guys. So not really relevant to today's walk, but this is actually where I tutor. Obviously I'm out of a job because of the corona, but yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Alright, so we're about an hour into this second part, 3 miles. We're at about 80,000 steps, so it's just about 1/5 of the entire journey left. One thing I kind of learned from this is even if you're an endurance runner, you run track, cross country, I don't think anyone's really prepared to, walk 43.5 miles or more. No one's really prepared for this, so this is probably a really humbling experience. Also, I just got to this really beautiful country club, but it's raining. Thankfully, I brought a hat and a hoodie. My legs are starting to get really sore, but we just got to grind it through. We're almost done. So you can see right across the road from me, that's Chantilly Regional Library. That is the capital of Nova Tutoring LLC. So if you listen to Lob, he has a song where he says, "I'm so tired, just want to go home." I've never related more in my life. My kneecaps are gone, my calves are gone, my feet are gone. So with about 15,000 steps left, I'm just trying to push everything I got. My body doesn't want to move, so.
Alright guys, it's currently 8:15. I'm 72,000 steps through, so I'm gonna take one more lap around the neighborhood to finish off the last 3,000. I'm currently by myself because Lucas went by himself to finish the full 100. It's kind of crazy, but.
Alright, so I just passed the 10K mark on the second part of the walk. I honestly really just took Aaron for granted. Walking with him was a lot easier. It's really hard walking by myself. So I'm gonna swing by the house, pick up my dad. He's gonna help me try to finish up the last 10,000 steps or so. And then I'll update you guys then. Okay, so I just walked by the house, picked up my dad. We have about 10,000 steps left to go, so we're doing this loop around our neighborhood called Meadowfield. It's about 1.25 miles. I think it's a little over 3,000 steps per lap, so I'm gonna try to crack in like 3-4 of those, and hopefully that should bring me close to 100K, and then we'll update you then. So just as a post-run recap for the 100,000 step challenge, we did about 100,002 steps, 44.3 miles. We broke it up into 2 different sections.